All right, I think we're live, David. So over you today to teach us how to invite.
Hello, everybody. This is Dave Monteith. I'm coming to you from Anchorage, Alaska, and I'm really excited to share with you a little bit about how to invite um, new customers or even customers that you or people that you've talked to who maybe have decided not to join or weren't interested at the time, or for whatever reason, they just have not become your customers. It's also good for, some of your friends who've talked to you about wanting to do something different to be healthier, to lose some weight or whatever. And I know that I have a few of those customers or those people that I've talked to that said, yeah, I'm really interested, but I'm really only interested in losing weight. So I have some of those to get back to. So we're doing this metabolism reset challenge that starts a week from Sunday. It's on the 20, starts the 25th of June. So we've got like a week or so to get to recruit and sell and get some product out to some people. And so here's what I'm going to do. There's a tip here for these scripts. You can change the wording a little bit to make them sound like you if necessary, but always stick to the structure of the script. Don't worry if you don't have a personal testimony yet. Just have faith. I know, Sam, you're out there. You've got a personal testimony. You've lost a significant amount of weight through the reset program. So this is kind of where we're getting started, and I'm doing this with some new people. My brother, for instance. Now my brother, I didn't use that. So we're going to get started. So there's the first script is warming up. So let's say there's somebody like me. I've got people that I have not talked to in a long, long time. I mean, I have high school class graduates. Most of them have grown up since then. Graduated in 1977. Now, I know there's a couple of you on this call that weren't around in 1977, but you don't want, the first thing is just send somebody out a script inviting them to look at something. But the first one is, hey, Mila, long time, I haven't talked to you. How are you doing? Or how have you been? And then again, are you staying cool this summer? Uh, so the structure of the thing is to kind of relate to what's going on. And the are you staying cool this summer kind of relates to what's going on in the throughout the US right now. There's a heat wave, there's a lot of stuff going on, and people are just hot. So that's just kind of a warm-up. If you haven't talked to somebody, it's just nice to get in touch with them, start up a short conversation, and have that conversation with them. After they respond, you'll go to their Facebook page, and primarily this is meant to be a prospecting through Facebook and using the Facebook Messenger as the medium for doing the invites. So after they've responded, go and look at least 3 pictures and 3 posts, give them a compliment and a custom question about their page. Hey, that's really awesome. I really like your page about that rat terrier that I saw. What kind of tricks does he do? And how old is your dog? He sure is a cute one, or whatever it is on that page. So you're looking to make a connection about whatever it is that's going on that page. I did one yesterday with a gentleman. He had some grilled asparagus in a cast iron pan on a grill, and I sent a text message to him. It's like, oh man, that looks so good. I can almost hear the sizzle and smell that asparagus cooking here in my house. Something pretty similar. I don't remember exactly, but that was sort of the poem. I liked that, and I liked a couple other things, and then went on. And I did get a reply back from him, so I'm working on that. So that's really what it is. So then the next step is really having this conversation, creating a little bit of a connection with them. And at the end of it, you really want to close out the conversation was, hey, it was really nice talking to you, Mila. I hope you have an awesome day, an awesome night, or an awesome weekend. and then you stop asking questions and you end the interaction. So you're going to end at this point. The next step in this warm-up process, where you've warmed them up, so now they know who you are, or they've reconnected with you, and then you're going to let at least one day go by. So let's say I have a conversation tonight with Mila, and I'm going to end the conversation with, okay, hey Mila, it's been great talking to you. Have an awesome Wednesday. And I'm not going to talk to her again tomorrow. So, and sometimes it's so tempting to just say, I got to check in with them right away, but don't. Give them some time. So at least one day. It's okay to go 2 to 4 days, but usually not more. And I will attest to the fact that I've let some go past 4. I've let some go past 6. I've let some go past 2 weeks. And it's like, man, I got to start this whole process kind of over again. So try get that. Once you've started it, get that consistency in to finish it. So 1 to 2 days, basically. So then what we're going to do the next time you talk to them is you're going to initiate them and invite them with this MR1 message on the next page. That means, so once we've gone through step 4, they're warmed up and ready to invite. And again, here's the little asterisk. You can always change the wording of the script to make it sound like you, but keep the structure and the content the same. You're just trying to be consistent in how you talk to and invite people to your meeting. So the MR1, and the reason that they have these numbers here is that you can program them into your iPhone using the keyboard shortcut. So if you know how to use the keyboard shortcut, go make a keyboard shortcut that says MR1A, MR1B, and you can type these in. So the only thing you have to type in is MR1B, and this whole text comes up. And then all you have to do is go back and change the name. You can do, I know that in the past I've used copy paste sometimes, and I don't know, whichever is faster, but it's so much faster just have that keyboard shortcut to be able to send out 4 or 5 or 10 messages in a night. So here's the script. The MR1 is, hey Mila, I wanted to invite you to a 5-day metabolism reset to be fabulous for the 4th of July. Would you like more information? Hope you're doing well. So there's just different options for, depending on how you know the person, or how you feel more comfortable. What's your more comfortable way of making the invite? MR1B is, hi Mila, long time since we've talked. Now this one is not probably for the one that you've just warmed up. So this is maybe somebody that you know really well. So let's just say it's my cousin Brad, and I know him really well. I used to hang out with him all the time when I was a kid, but I just haven't talked to him in a long time. So it's, hey Brad, I haven't talked to you in a long time. I want to invite you to this 5-day metabolism reset to be fabulous for the 4th of July. Would you like to know more information about it? Again, so this is somebody that I've seen in the past. I'm comfortable talking to them and comfortable inviting them. So MR1C is something that if you have had experience, you've lost weight, and you've got some good pictures, this is a really great one too, because you've gotten results. And so it's like, hey, Sam, I'm not sure if you've heard, but I've lost over 15 pounds in the last 6 months, and I'm putting together a metabolism reset challenge for the summer. Would you like more info to be included in the fun? So just real simple text, you send it out, and you don't worry about what happens. You just send it out, because some are going to respond and some just aren't going to respond. I know I have some people I send invitations to this and they don't ever respond. I send invitations to this and they don't ever respond. So, but I just keep, it's not the right time. Whatever it is, it's just not the right time. MR1D. Hey, Sam, I'm not sure if you've heard, but I've lost over 20 pounds in the last 6 months or 6 weeks or however long it's been. But here's my before and after picture. I'm putting together a metabolism reset challenge for the summer. Would you like more information and to be included in the fun? So if you don't have pictures, that one doesn't work for you. If you don't have results, that one doesn't work for you. But if you have results, you can sure use that. And I know that it's really effective to connect with people. So let's say now you've got 10 or 12 or 5 or 15 messages out there. You're starting to get some response back. So the first one who mentions that, okay, like my brother, he said, okay, sounds good. He just said, yes, I'd like to. My brother, he just texted back and said, yeah, I want to lose 50 pounds. I want to lose like up to 50 pounds. So it's like, oh, cool. So then maybe what I'll do is I'll try to bring that up. I'll share that. I'll see if I can find the conversation that I had with him. So they're on vacation, my brother and his family in Yellowstone. And as I understand it, Yellowstone was closed because of too much rain. So I got to do another share. You share. You share. So let's see. So of course we've had a lot of conversations. My dad's had some health problems. He got in a car accident. There's lots of stuff going on in the last month or so up there. But so where did we start? Oops, I got my dad's password. They were updating my dad's phone recently because when he got in his car accident, his phone quit working. I think it was more. I used to say that there was a nut loose in the operator's chair. My dad never has very good luck with his phone. So so I just sent that out. This is my brother Jay. Hey Jay, Hey Jay, I hope you're having a great vacation. I wanted to invite you to this 5-day metabolism reset to be fabulous for the 4th of July. Would you like more information about it? Hope you're enjoying your summer and your vacation. So I just followed the script. And then he sent back, yes, I want to lose 50 pounds. Oh, cool. We can do it together. So here's where I got off script. I didn't follow back up with it. It's like, cool, we can do it together because I want to lose at least another 25 or 30. And he just said, sounds good. And I just said, I know you're on vacation. I have time for a quick phone call tomorrow or Wednesday. So I have a call set up with him for Wednesday. And I'll share with you that script, the call script too. So I know you're on vacation Wednesday. Would you be able to chat? So this was tonight before this meeting. I just said, hey, I know you're on vacation. Would you be able to chat tomorrow during my lunch break? And it's like, yeah, what time? Blah, blah, blah. So I have it all set up. I'm going to call him at 3:00 Central Time tomorrow. And I'm going to go into the metabolism reset script. And I'll show you what the metabolism reset program is. I think I did. It's a vanilla active reset bag, active nutrition, Nutrimeal active, a chocolate Nutrimeal active, and the Cell Essentials set. It's a simple, easy introduction to our core products and helping them get started into a weight loss program. So that's my conversation with my brother. I have one more conversation with my niece, and so I sent. Where's she at? I don't know how to. So I sent a couple. I sent a bunch out last night, and then I didn't get a response back until tonight from my niece. But it's like, yeah, hey, I'm interested. I'll take another look. So I sent back the I basically sent back the thing, hey, I need to talk to you about it on a quick call. Do you have time tomorrow night? And I had to do that around, I have a meeting tomorrow night, a Zoom meeting tomorrow night with one person to go over the business in a little more detail. I have another person I talked to last week before she went on a trip, and my intent was to try to get her signed up tomorrow night, because she said she would sign up and get started too. So, but so that's the. Do I go back to? I'm gonna go back to the script. So I'll just share with you the script. So it's really about following up with them. If they begin to ask a little bit too much, we don't need to go into a lot with them. It's like, hey, I just need, I only need 15 minutes on the phone if you want to talk. So so it's all about that, and there's so many people that this time of year are wanting to look better for the beach, or just want to feel better. Summer's a great time to lose weight because it's easier to be outdoors and active and all of that stuff. So they're really a little bit more open to something like this. I'm going to do it with a couple of my friends that I know. I know they could use the weight loss, and I see them a lot, and one didn't want to fly up here this summer because, basically he takes up like two seats, in an airplane. So he's uncomfortable sitting in an airplane. He was going to come up with my cousin and visit, and it's just like, and he just never got around to buying the ticket. But I think he didn't want to say, no, I'm just too big. I'm not comfortable flying. So it's like, I don't know. I'm just going to call him up. He's been one of my longtime best friends from high school. So okay, got it. So this is, the follow up is, okay, got it. I'll be calling you here's my number. What's your number? In my brother's case, I didn't have to go through that because I have his number. Okay, tomorrow will work at 12. Great. So now the other thing that's really helpful to do 1 hour before you have that meeting scheduled is to send them a reminder. Send a reminder that says, hey, so tomorrow at 10 o'clock my time or 11 o'clock my time, I'll be sending a text message to my brother. It's like, hey, Jay, I'll be calling you here in an hour. Talk soon. And that's it. So it's really all about that. If they're reluctant to schedule the call for any reason or whatever, it's like, hey, I understand. I'm not, I understand if you want to know what it is first. Here's a link. You can send them a share. Use your customer connect to send them the share link about essentials, about active nutrition. And all of that. I can explain a lot better on a quick call. Let me know if you want more information. So you can always get the information out there. They may or they may not buy. Gwen does a lot of stuff by not script. And she just, the other day, she had a customer in the barber shop, and she was just talking to him. Said, you're a really nice looking young man, and and I don't remember. She had built a connection with them. But she did that. She just said, hey, I know that, have you ever thought about doing something with your weight? You have something that, and she's so good with the nutrition, but she sent him a link, and he bought, I think he bought, I don't remember what he bought, but, so he was a new preferred customer, signed up, and bought I don't know if it was a Shake It Up pack or a detox pack or whatever it is. I know that Gwen really likes to help people get started on the detox pack. Just a big believer in, one of the first things we can do that's best for us is to get detox. So I'm moving you guys around a lot so I can see the screen. So here's some texts for people who don't respond. So people that I sent messages to yesterday, I was doing some warm-ups, and I noticed that I got a lot of responses while I was at work. Did not have time to send messages out. But so if they don't respond, the first day you're just going to send them, hey, I'm not sure if you saw my message. I hope you're having an awesome day. If they haven't responded after 2 days, hey, Mila, I'm assuming you don't want to take a look, but if I'm mistaken, let me know. Otherwise, I won't bring it up again. You're a really cool friend, or you're a really awesome friend, or whatever word, again, make it you, make it feel like you. If they don't show up to a scheduled call, you send a little friendly reminder. Um, hey, Jay, so my brother, maybe he's on the road tomorrow and he forgets about the call. So it's like, hey, is now still good? Just a reminder. And then if they don't reply within 15 minutes, and I know this works because Jared did it to me one time when I had a call scheduled with him for like a coaching call. It's like, if he doesn't respond, it's like, hey, Dave, I know you're not the type of person not to respond. I know something must have happened. Please let me know you're all right. It's like, something happened. I was okay. I just forgot, I didn't have my calendar up to date that day or whatever it was. And so that's just, the little friendly reminders. And you just want to, again, it's always about connecting with the people that we're trying to work with. And what we're trying to do, it's easy to kind of send out text messages. You can send out a text message. We can send a bunch of them out. But the other important thing to do is keep track of who you sent them to. And, my list. So I got a list from who I sent to last night. I got a new list that I'm going to send to tonight. And then just keep track so that you know when and when you sent them out, and who answered, who didn't. What did you send? Did you send a warm up? Did you send an invite? And what stage are they at in the thing? So that's kind of inviting. Inviting is just, we're just sharing something really cool with some people that we care about. We only care about, we care about helping them meet their goals. And that's the really cool part about it is, we don't have to sell a lot of stuff. It is the art of sales, is finding a need and filling the need. But we're, so I got a guy at work. We were sitting behind his desk the other day, and he was talking about his, having to keep his shirt tucked in, never tucks his shirt in anymore because his belly sticks out. And I know that feeling exactly. It's like, I hate that. I have nice shirts that I don't wear because I don't like tucking them in, because, I just got too fat. That was, before I first did the reset. And when she's so kind, sometimes she says, she tells me how much smaller I am than when I first met her. So, and she has different measures. When I used to hug her, my belly pushed her too far away. She couldn't reach around me. So I think she's exaggerating a little bit, but maybe not. So anyways, so here's some of the rest of the script. So now that you've got the invitation, you've got the call, and you're ready to have this phone call. So this is the phone call that I will have with my brother tomorrow, because I really want him to be successful. And that's the other part of it. I want him to be successful. I want me to be successful. So we're going to be a team on this thing. Whoever signs up, they're on our team. Okay. And we're here to support them. And we want to let them know that. So if your prospect, if this person wants to lose weight, leave. Don't try sell anything else. All you want to do is focus on what they said. So my brother said, I want to lose 50 pounds. You know what? I want to help him lose 50 pounds because he's younger than I am. He's less healthy than I am. And, I want him to live as long as I do. And I want to live a long time. So me and Gwen have a goal of living to 120, being healthy at all the way up to that point in time. So, and it's really all about being healthy our whole life. That's really the goal is, I don't want to be on prescription medicines. I want to be something that can be, so that we can be doing the things that we want to be doing, and enjoying life and not, I know so many people lost a really good friend this summer, or this past winter to cancer. They leave us too soon. and some of it's because of, we have these long-term habits that have created some of the things that have happened to us. So how do we prevent that from other people that we know? And, can we help someone, even if they already have issues, can we help them be a little bit healthier? So that's the thing. So if they want to lose weight, we're going to leave everything else behind. And this is what we're going to do. We're going to start the call by, first off, we're going to find out, hey, Jay, how much weight do you really want to lose? Yesterday, you said 50 pounds. Okay, cool. And then ask them, try to find out what they've done in the past. Well, I tried to go vegan, but I really like, we go deer hunting and I really like this, I really like that. So this doesn't, so ask them how that worked and pay attention, just, again, it's really, this is the other important part of it is when you ask these questions is to pay attention to the answers that they're giving you. So this is the script. We've been so busy with our promotion that we're having fun with, and we really want to find out who's serious about losing weight, because there's a lot of work that's going into this. And it's not just another fad diet. So we're looking for clients that are absolutely serious. How serious are you about losing that 50 pounds you said? Okay, well, if you're really serious, and then again, listen, give them time. What is the main reason why? Well, gee, I had a heart attack during COVID last year, right? Or, blah, 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 or whatever the reason is, I just, like me, it's like, man, I feel so uncomfortable. I don't even like tucking in shirts because my belly sticks out and I hate it, so, give them a chance to be honest, if you got experience like I do, I mean, I hated being like that. I really did. I was up to, 250 pounds or something like that. And, walking up to the mailbox was a workout. And here I was, I look back at my 2017 triathlon pictures like, holy cow, what was I doing on a bike looking like that? So anyways, again, so we're just going to follow the script. Okay, great. Let me explain how the challenge works. So we're going to take them through the challenge. And then program gives you all. So this is, we're just going to explain everything to it. That's what this whole page is all about. And Mila, I can grab this out of the chat and put it in our chat here. So if anybody wants to grab it, download it, and use this, it'd be really fun. I think it'd be kind of fun to do our own challenge where we got our own speakers and our own people doing this program too. So that's one of the reasons why I want to sit through Jared's and learn from the speakers that are doing that, so we can have some consistency. I know I've sat through some other ones before, but I didn't have any customers or anybody there with me. So my goal here is to take my brother, take my niece, take my, any other friends that I can get through this, and then kind of put them up to the challenge. Okay, so everybody who loses pounds, I'm going to give you a, maybe it's a box of probiotics, and we have some, we have a few of them. I have some that, I mean, I don't buy them just to give them away, but for someone who reaches a goal, it's a little reward. It's just one of those little things. So that's what this script is all about. And I'm just going to put that in there. But, the main intent is to get out there and invite. What are you inviting for? Maybe you're inviting for, this is a simple one because I saw this message. I'll see if I can share that real quick. That Becky Armstrong put in Jared's chat today too. It's really cool. One more to share. Grab one more quick share here. This one. So this is in the group chat for Jared's team, but Becky put this little chart together, and she said, I'm playing around with it to make the colors look a little bit better, but 49% of all US adults have tried to lose weight in the last 12 months. 49%, that's this outer ring. 62% of all U.S. adults exceed their ideal weight. 19% are on target and wanting to maintain their ideal weight. So that's like 81% of the population is either wanting to maintain their ideal weight or they're over their ideal weight. And it doesn't take much of a trip through the grocery store or Walmart or walking down the street to just notice, there's a lot of extra jiggle walking down the street, that and are they in, you don't walk up to somebody that you don't know and say, hey, you look like you'd be a really great candidate for my program. But we all know people. We know people who are struggling. We know people who are trying different things. We know people that are looking for something. We have something that works. So so that's kind of what I got there. Is that's what I have for inviting. I hope it was helpful. And I know that if you've had, and Mila, I know you have the script for inviting into the business to do the business invite. That's a whole, it's just a whole nother level of invitation. You're bringing them in. You're saying, hey, I got this really great opportunity. I'm working on a business with $1 billion brand. I thought of, I'm looking for some really sharp people, and I thought of you. Just something that allows them to think that that you're showing some respect for them, and that you think that, I think there's a couple other things that I know that Jared's saying, hey, I know you're really successful at what you do. I'd like you to take a look at this. I don't, sometimes it's the non-threatening way of inviting. I just want you to take a look at it to get your opinion. I know you're really successful and you're really busy at what you're doing, but I'm really excited about this, and I just want someone to give me some feedback. We're not looking for opinions. I don't want anybody's opinion, because people who don't know about it, that will have a negative opinion, it doesn't matter. Their opinion doesn't matter. No different than someone's opinion matters about your favorite quarterback and their favorite quarterback. Who's better? That doesn't matter. It doesn't really matter. I root for this team. You root for this team. I like my guy. Maybe I don't like my guy as much as I'd like somebody else to be there, but he's my guy. The same thing. This is our business. We have this great business opportunity, and your opinion about it doesn't matter. But that I love how Jim Rohn says it too. Is if I'm doing well a year from now, and if I'm your friend, and I didn't invite you to take a look at it, how good a friend was I really if I didn't invite you to take a look at it, and I'm very successful at it. So who do you value that much that you want to say, gee, if I succeed, I want them to succeed with me? Kind of cool, just different way of looking at it.
I really like that, David. Reminds me one thing I learned too. We're all not born in the as a golden key, but when we know USANA, we have a golden key, and this is the key to open many doors to help millions of people, impact some millions' life. So again, we're not born to have a golden key, but with USANA, we have a golden key in hands.